Now I can start. In review, when I ask you to do anything, you haven't seen all semester, right? This is the same thing as if we were going through solving equations. It's just that now instead of an equal sign, we've given you an inequality sign. Okay? So I have my 5k plus 1 is less than negative 24. The first thing I'm going to want to do is subtract 1 from each side. Right? Cross that out. That leaves me with my 5k is less than negative 24 minus 1 should give me a negative 25. Don't worry, for these first two examples, I'm going to do them all by myself. And after that, we're going to start incorporating y'all into it. What's your notepad there?
It's right here. I just got 10 cents.
Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll always take some. So now I'm going to divide by my leading coefficient. In this case, it's my 5. And I should be left with k is less than negative 25 divided by 5 should be a negative 5. Somebody tell me why I didn't flip my inequality sign, because I divided by a negative. I thought that was a rule. If I divide by a negative, I flip it on inequality. So why didn't I flip my inequality? Somebody.
Because you didn't divide by negative, you divided a negative.
There you go. Yes.
Your leading coefficient was negative.
Oh my god, he sound like a math teacher. Oh Lord. You want my job? That's okay. When I was your age, I didn't want to be a teacher either. Never. So, negative 5 is right here, right? Is my circle open or closed? It's going to be open because I don't have an or equal to my equality. So it's the open circle. And since k is less than negative 5, I'm going to go to our left. Okay? Second one I'm going to do on my own before I start asking y'all for help. Over here, first thing I'm going to do, whenever we solve inequalities, when we solve equations, we always do PEMDAS in reverse. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 3 from each side. That's going to leave me with 0 on that side, so now I just have n over 14 is greater than or equal to 4 minus 3 should be 1. Okay? Now, since I have 14 in my denominator, remember, fractions are division problems. So if I see a fraction, I know that n is being divided by that 14. To undo division, I'm going to want to multiply by that denominator. So I'm going to multiply each side by 14. That's going to leave me with n over 1, or just n. Let me change my color. It's greater than or equal to 14 times 1 is going to be 14. So when I graph this on my number line, I'm going to go to 14. Close circle this time because I have a or equal to in my inequality. And since n is greater than or equal to 14, I'll draw my line going to the right. Make sense to everybody? You good? You straight? That's all I need to try. I got these covered. Easy. So that's a new page now, right? Yeah, let's go to page 9. Let's go. We're gonna snake around the room. I usually start on this side. I think I'm gonna start on this side in the back. And so you're up third. You ready? Which one is it? We'll go first. Oh, you said something first. Good job. What do I do first? Go to number 3. So what am I doing with that? Starts with a D. You gotta talk to me like you're a math teacher too. That's called what? She said it for you. Say it. Ms. Clark said it, say it. So I'm gonna distribute, that looks like this. Taking my 4, multiplying it by 2, plus 4 times my 7x is greater than or equal to 148. So Cam, work through my distribution for me. What's 4 times 2? And then 4 times 7x. 20, yeah.
Leave me alone.
I told you was up
You
third.
can't do that today, I told
I
you.
came here, it's not even playing.
That's not what she's saying. Anyway, so what do I do now? Remember.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's not on hot stuff.
What
She
did
said
you
you can't. She said you gotta make sure you participate today, is all she's saying. So, remember, this is my couple. He's third wheeling. We're gonna get him out of here to your homegirl. How do we get rid of him? It's a positive 8. So what do I do for positive? So we're gonna subtract. You know, see, you know what's going on. I'm tired of you kids acting like y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. What's 148 minus 8? Hey Damian. Hey, how's it going, buddy? You
It's
doing
me
good?
next. Me next.
Yeah,
time.
you know it's you next. That's why I'm here.
Alright.
So, what do I do now?
divide by
Divide by.
28.
Okay, and what's 140 divided by 28?
Five.
Good. Hey, Ms. Clark. Hey. How's it going? You going good today? You having a good weekend? It's trash, huh? I mean, like you said, I missed them. Oh wow, that's crazy. So,
I don't know.
how do I draft this? We can walk through it. So, my ex. First off, what's my number? So we're gonna go to what number? So I'm gonna go to my 5. Is my circle open or closed?
Close.
And am I gonna go to the left or to the right?
Right.
See, Mr. Hunt would be so proud right now. Look at that. Oh, look at you. Yeah, there we go. Jennifer, don't shrug your shoulders. You up next.
Come on, Jennifer.
It's okay. So I'm gonna distribute, right? So what's that look like? Remember, we always write out our distribution so we don't get confused. So what does that look like? Oh, I just want you to write out. I want you to just tell me what I'm multiplying. So I'm gonna take 8 and multiply that by what? And then do 8 multiplied by what? That's all I wanted from you.
Good job.
Superstar, Eric, what's up, man? Finish my distribution for us.
Alright, 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24.
Here we go. Do you feel confident enough in going or no? You don't want to go. So instead of dividing by 8, we're going to subtract it, right? Because that's a positive 8. I like it. First day, she said, throw me in there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can't learn if you're not willing to go in the deep end. So what's 200 minus 8? So who's last then? Not. Let me just read your song. Last thing. Divide by what? So what's 192 divided by 24? Mm-hmm. Mr. Green, damn, in one problem we ran through the whole class.
Did it?
Wow, Mr. Green, how do I graph this? What do I do? You sure about that? So hold on. So first off, when I graph on the number line, the first thing I want to do is what? So go to 8 first, right? Is my circle open or closed? Uh-huh. And am I going to the left or to the right? I helped you out, supposed to be. So the reason why we leave it open is because that means that 8 is not included in our solutions, right? So the reason why we shade on greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, that shade represents that number right
Today
there.
or tomorrow?
So in this example, 5 is included in my solutions, so I shade that 5 so that when you read the number on, you understand that 5 is included in those solutions. Whereas in this one where it says n is greater than 8, since 8 is not a part of our solutions, we leave the circle to indicate that 8 is not a solution, but every number greater than 8 is. Does that make sense? Yo. That's fine. No, it's still going. It's just, that's fine. I'll take that. Keep an eye on it. So, what's the first thing I should do? Mr. Green, we're going to start with you, work our way back around. Can you not see? Man, come up to the front. Now you can see. You back there squint. That's all you can see. Light turns, right? Start there. 5n plus 4n is, yep, 9n. Carry everything down. Cool. So what I do next? You can run my light turns for me. It's a couple steps what you do. What do you feel like doing? Say that one more time. So you subtracted your ends from here? Okay, we can do that. I like that because that'll show a step different from last period. 14 minus 9 is?
Is that a 9?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a 9.
Don't mess with his handwriting, it was bad.
You wanna try again? So what do I do now? I'm gonna help you out. It's 2 things we can do, right? You have technically 3 steps, but 2 steps to solve one, and then an additional step because of how we did this problem. You see this? I want to get n by itself, right? So I can either divide by 5 or add this 5. We don't want to do divide by 5 just because when we solve inequalities or equations, we want to attack them. We want to work in reverse of our order operations. So think of it like this. 5n is a couple right now, right? This -5, he's third wheel. We're on a date. We're tied to the third wheel. We're trying to get some alone time on the couple. So what we have to do with this -5? So since it's already being subtracted, you do the opposite. So if it's -5, you add 5 to the side. Okay. So what's 15 plus 5? Oh, yeah, I see that. 15 plus 5? Mm-hmm. next? Eric, help me out. To your Discord, Mr. Young said hello.
Divide both sides by 5.
And that gives me what?
4 is equal to 5 and equal or less than 5.
Am I done, y'all? Like I said, we technically have solved it. But Jennifer, am I done? Because remember, we told y'all we always want our variable in front when we do inequalities. So, if you left this on the test like this, I'm going to give you a -1 point. Because you should know that you have to rewrite it as such. So n is greater than or equal to 4 is my answer. So Jennifer, how do I graph this? Is my circle open or closed? And then am I going to the left or right? You sure?
Right.
Are you good? Remember, wherever the alligator mouth is facing the variable, if it's facing it, I'm going to the right. If it's away from it, I'm going to my left. Hey, Miss Clark. It's your turn again.
Mine's not high.
Not yours, no, it's Miss Clark's turn. I'm going back here.
Awesome.
I'm skipping you.
Why?
No, I'm
Make sure you
kidding.
go over there. Okay, that's there.
You got it. Actually, you're right. My fault, Miss Clark. It's Damion's turn. Damion, what do I do first? I'm gonna give you a hint. We go through, and I see something that sticks out to me. I see 2 X's on one side. So I should do what with that? Say combine like terms.
Come on, like
Say it louder. So the
Combine
video
like
can hear you
terms.
so you look good. Combine like terms. There we go. So what's 2x minus 6x?
-4.
-4. What are you missing?
What?
You came home, the street lights just came on, you walked in, you came inside, and you realized you forgot who? You forgot your ex, you forgot your little brother. Now mama gonna whoop you. You forgot little bro outside. Street lights came on, you
I
the
want-
older sibling.
I
you
want
were
to be on the little
instructed.
brother.
Well, just, it's okay. In this example, because I'm the oldest sibling, so I have PTSD. In this example, right, whenever I do something with a variable, right, the variable is my little brother. I can't go inside my house when the street lights come on without my little brother. I do that, I'm in trouble. Right? So in order to make sure I'm not in trouble in the equation and I don't mess up my answer, I gotta make sure little bro comes with me wherever I go. Copy down the rest of my inequality. All right, Miss Clark, now we're ready for you. What I do? Why is that always I don't know. You didn't even try to think about what you're supposed to do. You just said, I don't know. It's like it's a reflex.
It's way out.
Ain't no way out. The way out is to do the problem. That's how we get out of this. So, there's a couple things you can do. You can put your x's on the same side. You can put your constants on the same side. What do you want to do? Okay, so do we want to move? Do we want x on our left side or x on our right side? There's no wrong answer. It's just whatever you want to do. On the left, so what do I have to do to move? Make sure my x is on the left side. That's a -4x on my right. So what do I do with that? It's the opposite of subtraction. If you're a negative Nancy, you have to do what? We're gonna add 4x to each side. There you go. -3x plus 4x is what, Miss Clark? 1 is, remember, since it's just an x, we can just put x minus 2 is less than -10. One final step. What do I do?
What?
So what do I do? You at your last step. It's real simple. Yes, you do. You see that -2? How do we move that -2 to the other side? It's being subtracted, so what do we do?
Huh?
Said it's being subtracted, so what do we do? Not divide. We don't have anything to divide. It's just this. You're trying to be alone right now. Your friend is over here ruining your vibe. You're trying to be alone. What do we do to your friend? She's already being subtracted, so we got to move to the other side. What's the opposite of subtraction? What's the opposite of subtraction? There you go. So we're gonna add to. Yeah. You're just trying to give me the answer for you. You're not gonna answer it for you. What's -10 plus 2? Mm-hmm. There you go. See, look. Perfect. Okay, Miss Pittman. Hey. So when I graph my inequality, right, so I put on the -8. Is my circle open or closed? So how you can, is it open or closed? Okay. Is my line going to my left or my right? You sure about that? Is the mouth eating the, there you go. There you go. There you go. Back in 3rd grade, whenever I learned this, I used to really do this. Put teeth there. No. So when we do this, number 5, you talking about here? So remember, we told you that whenever you do your inequalities, when we write them for your final answer, we want your variable to go first, okay? So if I have this, it's the same answer, but it's not how I want it written. I want you to write your variable first. So that's why my n is first. So my final answer is here because since I rewrote it with my variable first, it's going to be n is greater than or equal to 4. Yeah. So what you asked about?
That's what he's trying to explain to you, honey.
Okay, I get it.
Y'all ready? We got what? 4 problems first? I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to get started on your own before I go over what's up on here. Or Miss Mitchell does, you know, depends how she feeling today.
We have remote learning tomorrow. The link is on the web page, on the Canvas page. It says join now. That will be for tomorrow. You are required to attend in order to be counted present.
I'm gonna ask you a question every day. I ask everybody a question every day. Dude, what you doing?
Are you done?
No,
you're not
I
done.
still got y'all for 5 more minutes. At 41, we can finish. But we ain't done yet. No. That's supposed to be working something on your own. Let's see, are you gonna be working? Yes, there you go.
First and
Give y'all about 20 more seconds.
should be
about to knock these out.
35.
That's what I got.
I knew you was smart.
Cool. So remember, first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go fast to distribute.
It's time to go.
That's why I said I'm gonna go fast. I still got, what, 4 more minutes left? It'll take my 4 minutes. So I have my -5 times P minus 5 times a -7 is less than or equal to, I'm just gonna leave it all in one color. 4 times P plus 4 times that -7. Sorry, I can't, that's a -7, believe me. -5 times P is gonna give me a -5P minus, or X is gonna be plus 35, is less than or equal to 4P minus 28. Now, like I said, I always like to keep my P positive, but in order to avoid having to rewrite, I'm gonna subtract 4P from each side. That's gonna leave me with -9P plus 35 is less than -28. So now I subtract 35 from each side. These with -9P is less than a negative. Need my calculator. -63. Now I divide each side by this -9 as P. Remember, since my constant is a negative, I have to flip my sign, so now P is greater than, and then what's -63 divided by -9? Seven is my answer. Let me rewrite this to the bottom. Put it right here. So I'm gonna go to my 7, open circle, since P is greater than, go to my right. Y'all can go ahead and back up.